that this is a special city council public meeting at 6:36 p.m. Kim, you want to confirm the roll call? I'm pretty confident we're all here. The council is here. Okay with that?
Council is present.
Okay.
Les Sullivan, right?
Oh, wait a minute. No, you're right.
Thank you, Dave. Yes, John has got an excused absence. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, John actually notified me 2 weeks ago that he wouldn't be here tonight.
Oh, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, so thank you. Please put it down as an excused absence.
Okay.
There is a change to the minutes to the agenda, not really a change, but incorporated in the area of staff comments. Kevin wants to talk to us about meeting agenda process. We'll get to that later. So we'll wait here a few more minutes. Should we wait 10 minutes? Call it good enough? That would be another 3 minutes.
Forrest, is that sufficient?
Oh, you don't even have to wait any. It's whatever, however long you want to.
Yeah.
10 minutes is sufficient. 15 minutes is sufficient.
We'll do 10, which is 3 more minutes, according to my computer.
Just out of curiosity, I mean, I know we're open to public session, but can I ask a question since there isn't any public here?
I don't see why not. Go ahead.
And it was someone in the public asked me this. So I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. Is if, for instance, an outside oil company sells fuel within the city of Millersburg. So as an example, Carson.
Is this a fuel tax?
Yes.
Okay, so we can't.
Okay, we can talk about that. Okay, sorry. Oh
yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm holding that back. Okay, thank you, Forrest.
You can certainly phone me and talk with me individually about it, but it's not on the agenda, and we're in session right now, and so I'm sorry we can't talk about that.
Okay, all right, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, law.
I was getting worried. I wasn't sure I was going to know the answer to that one.
You got to come prepared to our meetings.
That's right.
We ask all different sorts of questions. They can bounce all.
Does Albany ever have a meeting like this when nobody shows up for a hearing?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
This is one that I would doubt that if it was any public, it would most likely would have been builders or someone from the Builders Association.
I understand.
Not necessarily the public per se.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe we're losing our flair.
Okay, so a few seconds off. I'm gonna go ahead and, is there a need to open a, well, yes, we need to open a hearing.
Yes.
So I'm going to open the hearing now and ask for a very, very modified overview of.
Excuse me, Mayor, you already opened the public hearing.
I thought he opened the meeting, not the public hearing.
I read off the meeting title, which says.
Oh, my apologies. I thought I.
So, I did not intend to open the hearing.
Okay,
So,
ignore me.
It's okay, Kim. It's okay. I'm used to being challenged. Try to sit between Kevin and Forrest. I'm joking. Yeah, I appreciate it. Anyway, so we'll open the hearing for a very brief overview of the methodology we're talking about, just in case there's any questions from council or anybody. Well, council's always here. The council would ask those questions after the closure of the hearing, however. So I guess I will ask guidance from the council. However, how much do you want to hear out there for review? This is kind of awkward because nobody out there. Council, what would you like to hear regarding the content of the calculation, methodology for calculation going into this process? Do you want to hear any more detail whatsoever? You want to just hear the title? Anything you want to hear from anybody regarding this process?
Can I jump in real quick here and just say the staff report is identical to what was put out for the last work session, and the presentation that Deb has prepared, if we had public honor, if council would like to see anything, is identical as well to the work session. So we don't have any additional materials prepared.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. Any input from council? I'm going to.
This Cowan, I'd say just make it brief. I mean, we've covered
Okay.
this many times, maybe just
Okay.
for purposes of someone looking back. But I mean, the information's been out there, so I'm good with going as fast as we want.
Okay, so I'll make a statement here that, the public hearing is open for modifications and adoption of methodology for calculating system development charges. Since there is no public to provide input, I'm going to now close the hearing and ask council to deliberate any degree they would like to, and then provide a motion to approve. Excuse me, there is no motion to approve. That comes up next month. So just any questions or concerns that you might have. Hearing none, let's move on to council.
Chris, have we seen or received any information or anything to the staff about this at all, of in favor
No.
or against? Okay, thank you.
No, staff has received no feedback from anyone at any point in this process other than council.
All right, and we did reach out to those businesses like we talked about.
Yes, notices were originally sent back in April, I believe, is when they went out to the Home Builders Association and all the builders that we are aware of doing business in Millersburg.
Thank you.
Okay, any other comments or questions from council?
And to clarify, none of them had any follow-up questions or anything from those notices?
No.
No one has contacted the city with any questions or clarifications or comments.
Okay.
So given those comments, both from Dave and Scott and from Janelle, the hearing is already closed. I'm going to go on to the next meeting topic unless somebody stops me really quick. All right, council member and staff comments. I know staff has comments. Council members have anything else they want to discuss?
I'm good.
Okay, Kevin, go ahead with staff comments.
So we were discussing today, looking at some ways and making sure that public is aware that a couple things. We want to make sure public is aware that they can comment. We also note a couple other things. We're proposing we're going to change the upper box you can see we just added some stuff talking about the microphones will be muted, webcams will be turned off for presenters and members unless they call in, so people know what to expect. But they can still hear us. And then talk about how we will handle if there's disruptions, if someone should get in and be trying to be disruptive by putting illicit content or just anything, or just generally being disruptive while on a virtual meeting. But the bigger thing I wanted to share with you is, if you can scroll down, under business public comment, we're going to add this kind of and we're going to do some more massaging with this. We just did this just before tonight, so you can see it. But I want to put in here public comment. The public will be allowed to address council during public comment while in the virtual meeting by virtually signaling, by unmuting first, and then those who call. So we'll follow up based on what we put in the instructions. We'll clear that up. Because we actually, I think we talked about, we'll unmute those virtually first, and then those that we see that are on calls to comment. So I want to make sure it's clear to them that they will be allowed to comment during public comment sections on there. And then also, if need be, that they can send written comments by email, and we're going to establish a cityclerk@cityofmillersburg.org email address from the email. I'll go to both Jake and Kim. Ask them to limit it to one page, include their name on it, and if we have it by no later than 5 p.m. the day of the meeting, we will. It will be included and read into the record. So if it's something that requires a comment or comment, council wants to comment on it, you would have the opportunity to it. So just trying just a little bit more things there to make sure that the public has that opportunity. And Councilor Cowan mentioned last night that he thought Albany was going live with their meetings. I just want to give an update on that real quick. Did discuss that with Peter. They are doing tonight's meeting live, but they have had some problems with going live. They have a similar problem, even though they have a larger council chambers with more staff and stuff. They're limited on how many public they can actually get in. So on large stuff, they would be, it may not be able to accommodate everyone. So they're doing it tonight because they're doing some recognitions, but they're going back to virtual only meetings after tonight, and will probably stay that way until something changes, very similar to what we've been discussing with regards to their meetings as well. So I just thought I'd pass that on.
Comments regarding the proposal from Kevin, from council?
I like it more, as much as we can do to try to involve the community in this time of COVID. Whatever we can do, I'm in favor of it.
Kevin,
Mayor, I know oh, I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
This is Forrest. I was just going to say, I know Councilor McPhee had an earlier question. I asked him not to say it then, but now would be an appropriate time. If you do have that question now you may do it under this agenda
Okay.
if you want to.
Let's finish this one first. Thanks, Forrest. Kevin, would it be appropriate to change the word allowed to encouraged?
Yeah, we can, in the first line there.
Yeah, the first line.
Janelle, you got that? There you go. I figured she'd do it. Bye.
And what we may want to put is the public has the opportunity to address council during public comment in the following ways.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
really rough. So we were going to wordsmith it.
Okay. Had a
And
discussion.
what we'll do is we'll replace this, what we have in the instructions that we have sent out. We'll get it close. We'll make it similar so that it follows the instructions on how that are included with the packet. We put that in the packet. It's a 2-page instruction, so not everyone may be reading it, but just want to just clarify that. And we don't talk about them just emailing or mailing on it. So.
Good. Anything else on this? Everybody's okay then? Okay, Scott, go ahead.
All right. So sorry, I was trying to jump ahead and kill some time there. So, so the question is again, I was asked this by this about the fuel tax, asked about a resident here. So if a out of town company delivers fuel within the city of Millersburg, in essence, selling it here, I guess, would that be taxed? So as an example, would be like Carson Oil, which is in Albany, delivers fuel out to, let's say, like Millwright Farms out on Woods Road. Would that be taxed, or would that not?
If Millwright Farms is using that for fuel, for diesel fuel, or however they're doing it, for fuel in automobiles or tractors, yes, it would be taxed.
Okay. So have you talked to ODOT or who actually tracks that to where the delivery address is? Is that an ODOT?
ODOT does.
Okay.
Yes.
But it wouldn't be tractors. Tractors use dyed fuel, which is not taxable typically, right?
Well, it's not federally taxed, or is it state taxed? I thought only one of those was waived. Are they both waived?
We'll need to confirm, but I thought for sure the state tax was waived on agricultural off-road fuel. But
it could be.
Yeah, but if it's for their trucks or whatever. Like I said, I just had somebody who's in the industry ask me that question, and I didn't exactly answer. So because his next question was, well, how do they track that? And I'm like, well,
through ODOT. ODOT does, and so that's going to need to be something we'll figure out if this passes, if we're going to end up tracking that, or ODOT will, and so ODOT's the group that does it right now. So it's basically, if there is any fuel brought in and sold in the city, then it's going to be taxed.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but that's a good point. If maybe if it's an ag business, used for their tractors, that may not be taxed. I'm not sure of that. I don't know that minutia yet.
that's why they dye that fuel, so it's detectable.
Okay.
I don't know how often it's ever checked or challenged, but that's the intent.
Okay.
All right, but we need to confirm first. I mean, but leave that to you to.
Okay,
sure.
I'll confirm that. Okay.
Mayor,
Yes, sir.
real quickly, if council doesn't have any further questions for Deb, I'd just like to thank her and let her go so she doesn't have to continue to stay online, if that's okay.
Most definitely, and thank you so much, Deb.
Thank you, Deb.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Take care, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks for your help.
You bet.
Anything else from council or staff? No further public comment. Nobody showed up yet, so I'm ready to adjourn unless somebody's got something else that we've missed. Okay, let's show the meeting adjourned at 6:52. Thank you, everybody. Have a great
You
week.
guys, have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Good night.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Just us. Can you guys still hear me? I can't hear you. You're probably on mute. No, you're not on mute. Oh well. Bye.